It's been a while. I think right before the NFL draft, a while. And I've been trying to bring myself to come back on here and do some videos, life stuff getting in the way, and just kind of generally felt like I needed a little bit of a break and a little bit of time away. And every time I bring myself to try and do this again, it's like something would always hold me back. I find an excuse. I'm tired, or I want to do this. I don't really feel like it. Da 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 da. Well, I'm glad to have had the rest. I'm glad to have had the time away. Didn't really want to, but it just shit. Sometimes that's how life works out. The most important thing of all for me and for you to know, though, is that it's time for me to talk about sports again. It's time. It's time for me to do what I do. And now, what does that mean? And what does that look like? Well, during the month of July, as I'm coming back into it, we're in the heart of NBA free agency, or mostly it's done now. So I am going to start with talking about the happenings and goings on in NBA free agency and the NBA offseason. It's relevant, it's timely, so I'm going to talk about it. And then once I kind of go through talking about Kawhi and Paul George with the Clippers, Anthony Davis being with the Lakers, Kemba Walker to the Celtics, and all these other crazy things that happened this offseason. Once we do that, then it's time to play some catch-up and talk about the 2019 NFL Draft. Incredibly not timely, but still things I want to talk about, still things I want to get off my chest, break down the winners and losers, looking team-by-team grades, some scouting reports that have been promised, all of that shit. Try to slowly get myself back into a rhythm and a flow once again. Taking charge of my life, and by God, coming back to take charge of YouTube Sports Talk once again. So very soon, very soon, because some of them are going to be recorded right after this video. Stay tuned. If you subscribe once and then unsubscribe, subscribe back again, bitches! And then click the bell. That way, every time I upload something, there's going to be a lot of them in July, you get updated real time. How cool is that? It's time for me to talk sports again. You want it, and frankly, I want it too. I've missed it. It's a big part of my life. I realize that. I understand that, and I accept it. So it's time to bring my flavor back. Back! Like only I can. Are you excited? Are you pumped? You should be pumped!